Hi, this is Linda and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you along with me on an adventure to Vienna, Austria. Let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, before I head to Vienna, I am sitting at my craft desk getting ready. I packed all of my supplies up and I shared all that in my Berlin vlog because that was the first stop in my European vacation. But right now I'm just going to set up my pages for Vienna. So first I'm going to go to my weekly, and Vienna, I get there on the 7th. So I'm going to put Vienna in here using some stickers. I also have the Eras tour, so I'm going to mark that as well. And I'm going to do the same on my daily pages using some of these, and I might actually add some of the Taylor Swift stickers that I have. Maybe, I'm not sure. I might wait and do that at the time when I'm there because I am going to bring those with me. And we're off. We rode into Vienna on train from our last stop, which was Prague. So it wasn't that long of a train ride, but we took the train early in the morning and got into Vienna. We checked into our hotel, which was a super cute hotel motto. Here's a bit of our room. I didn't film our rooms in most of the cities, even though we were pretty lucky with really nice hotel rooms everywhere that we went. But I just wanted to share a little bit about this one here. Then we headed out. So this was August 7th, and it was a really hot day, but we had most of the day to explore, so we just kind of walked around the city. To me, Vienna was the most like the United States of any of the cities we went to. Berlin was, of course, a close second, but it really reminded me of Washington, D.C. with all of the large, I don't know if these are like brick or stone buildings. They were definitely much older than the ones in Washington, D.C., of course, but I really loved seeing a lot of these buildings. Unfortunately, it was a little hot, so we weren't able to explore too much, but we did have fun just kind of looking around and seeing everything that we could see, including the Hofburg Palace, the museum complex, the Austrian Parliament building, and City Hall. And then next we came up to St. Stephen's Church, which is right here. This was probably the most impressive building, in my opinion, that was in the main city of Vienna. And this is a look at the inside of that building. Next, we went over to the craft store called Süßboys. I don't think I said that right, but we got my Traveler's Notebook partner shop stamp, and I picked up a few cute little things as well. Then I headed back to the hotel and spent a little bit of time journaling. I did film some of it, but the table in the room was mirrored, so it was kind of hard to get a good shot. But you can see me putting together a bit of my spread and documenting our first day in Vienna, which went pretty well. And I was in high spirits and very excited for our Taylor Swift concert the following night. Unfortunately, everything didn't go as planned in Vienna. So before we went to bed on the night of the 7th, we saw a news report that there were some suspected terrorists in Vienna that had planned to hit one of the Taylor Swift concerts. We had tickets to the first night of 3 nights that were planned for Vienna, with over 150,000 ticket holders traveling to the city or locals planning on going, plus many additional people that I guess come to just sit outside the concert arena. And so that was a lot of people that were going to be impacted. And we saw this news article and thought there was no way they were going to cancel the concert. Instead, they would just add heightened security and stuff, which was what they had said. We were a little bit worried about what was potentially going to happen, but went to bed with high hopes and didn't really feel like anything was going to be too different or too impacted. And we're happy that they had arrested the individuals that were suspected. However, we woke up in the middle of the night and saw many, many text messages from people in the United States that were still up when the news broke, that knew we were going to the concert. And some of my friends that were going with us had stayed up later and gone to a bar. So they had gotten the news. And while we were sleeping, Taylor Swift's people made the call to cancel the concerts. Needless to say, I was very, very heartbroken. This is something that we had planned to do for over a year, and we traveled, halfway around the world to see this concert. Of course, I had such a fun time seeing these cities that I maybe would not have otherwise prioritized, and the vacation itself wasn't ruined, but it was definitely a tough day getting the news that we weren't going to get to go to the Taylor Swift concert. I honestly kind of felt like maybe we were going to still get to go and that, they would postpone it a day or something would happen. And we were just trying to figure out what was going to happen next and what we were going to have to do. So we woke up on the second day kind of with heavy hearts, and we did have some plans for the morning that we continued as planned, but then we had this whole empty day that we were supposed to be at the concert to fill instead. Okay, so the morning of the 8th, we had tickets to Vienna Palace for a tour. It's a self-guided tour, but you do need tickets to get inside the palace, and I highly recommend this if you go to Vienna. Here's some shots from the inside, and you saw the outside of the front before, and then after we did the inside, we were able to go and look at the gardens, or whatever they're called outside. It's not really gardens so much. This is by far the most impressive room inside. You can see there were a lot of crowds because we were traveling in August, which is really kind of the worst month to travel in Europe because that's when everybody else takes their vacations there. So it's very crowded. But of course, we were here for the concert, so that's why we traveled in August. So here's the back of that palace. You can see here's like the grounds that you can wander around. The grounds are free to visit, but you do need a ticket to get inside the palace. And we did purchase those in advance. And my friends that also traveled to Vienna to go to the concert were unable to get some because they waited until the day of. So you do need to buy those in advance if you want to be able to get inside. We were able to kind of explore, and thankfully it wasn't quite as hot as the day before, and we also got there fairly early, so it was pretty nice weather still. So we walked up that hill you saw behind the palace. It kind of had this pretty steep hill that you could walk up, and then you had these gorgeous views of the palace down below and the city in the background. It was really nice to see all of this. Of course, I still kind of had a heavy heart and was kind of in shock about our concert, but we did continue with our plans to tour this palace, and I'm very happy that we did. After the palace, we didn't have anything on our agenda because we were supposed to go to the concert. So we just had a quiet afternoon. We relaxed in the room and wandered around the city and came across quite a few other Swifties that had missed their concert. While it was still so sad that I missed my concert, I put on my outfit and wandered around the city, and it was comforting knowing that I wasn't alone. Okay, so I'm back in New York, and I thought I would wrap this video up by sharing how my journal came together and all the ephemera I collected while in Vienna. So in Vienna, I only had one full day, so I had most of this first day when I traveled there because I traveled by train in the morning from Prague. So I journaled about that here, and then the second day was supposed to be the Taylor Swift concert, and it didn't work out. So as you saw earlier in this video. So this is how that page came together. I did not finish journaling this while there because I just didn't feel like journaling about it.
So instead I did some journaling here that is like not about what actually happened there. And then I did this large stamping here using this stamp set that's from the Ali Edwards December Daily collection this year. And it was super fun and a good way to kind of fill in that spot. Then I collected some ephemera, and a lot of this will go into my album. I talked more about that in my Berlin travel and document with me video, but I plan to do a 10x8 album that's going to document all of these travel spots. So when I traveled, I brought some of these bags. These are the 12x12 Ziploc bags that were from Studio Calico. They hold 12x12 paper, so they're slightly bigger than 12x12. These were from their old scrapbook kits, and I just brought 5 of them with me on vacation, 1 for each city, and stuck everything in it that I collected while there. So this is what I collected while in Vienna. Let's see, here's some maps for the Schönbrunn Palace, which is kind of like the biggest tourist attraction thing that we went to see while we were there. There was also this church that they had this like free flyer, so I went and grabbed that. And this, I don't even know what this was from. It was like another free flyer. I think I got it there. I would have to translate, see what that says. So I do tend to grab like free flyers whenever I can and sort it out later. This was from a restaurant we went to called Beaulieu. I don't know. It's super cute. They had this little card and their business card. This was from a like gift shop, something we purchased that was in there. And then this one was for like a croissant thing in the morning. Actually, did I get a croissant from here? I will have that in my notes. I'll have to go back and see, but I even put the sticker on here because it was super cute. And here's the bag, very, very cute. This was from their shop, the shop that is the partner shop. So I went to the official Travelers Company partner shops in a few of the cities. Vienna was one of them, so I grabbed some of these stamps, and I talk more about what I'm doing with those in my Berlin and Travel and Document with Me video. And then I grabbed some of their cards from that shop. And then here's a ticket for the metro. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this was from that Motto brought place. So it's like their little like menu, super cute. My hotel motto. So that was like the bakery connected to my hotel. So my hotel was very cute. I grabbed their little pad here. It has their logo on it. And then I think this was, this is for like to hold my room key. Very, very cute. My online ticket for the Schönbrunn Palace. Probably not that cute, but it's fine. Here's my room key. This bag was from this chocolate shop. Again, something else from the hotel. And then here was a business card from a coffee shop. And then I was supposed to go to the Eras Tour in Vienna, and it got canceled because of terrorist attack, or thwarted terrorist attack. But I ran into a lot of people who were also supposed to go to the concert, and this one girl had made these stickers to give away, and she gave me a handful of them. So I will definitely be putting these in my album. I would have put this in my journal because I did grab a few of them, but I don't think there's really space. And honestly, I kind of forgot about it when I was filling in this gap, because I could have just like put this here, but I did actually already have that journaling there. But maybe I will put one somewhere in here just at a later point. But yeah, this one probably would have been the best one to put in here because it says the Eras Tour Vienna August 8th, which would have been so fun if I had gotten this and actually gone. But I will still put those in my scrapbook. So they were like very well drawn. I think she has her Instagram on here. It says Artistic Meerkat. So if you're interested to see her stuff, I feel like I went to her Instagram and she didn't really have anything posted on it, but I will still link it for you guys below. Okay, that's everything I collected in Vienna. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And as always, hope to see you guys all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.